Hey everyone, it's Justin. Thank you for watching and welcome to my house. In this video, I have something different for you. It's my first transform on a transform map. I know I've been doing ServiceNow for quite a bit, but I've only used transform maps to import things into ServiceNow, and I haven't actually had to transform anything. The first use case actually came up yesterday/today. I was had my regular store crawl going on, preparing for Friday's ServiceNow store highlights episode, which by the way is going to be a big episode. And look at this. On the 7th when I ran it, let me get my pen out here so you can see what I'm clicking on or what I'm pointing at. On the 7th when I ran it, it was 106 batches, right? Those are batches of 50, and you can see all before that, that's what normal batch size looks like. And I was like, okay, something's wrong. So I was able to fix it. I got it back down to 52 today, but let's take a look with what happened. One of the things that I do is I look at the sitemap for the ServiceNow store, and I'll just refresh this to make sure this is still showing funky, and it is. And you can see what happened between this crawl and the last crawl is the sitemap generator, I guess, from ServiceNow is putting in this question underscore escaped underscore fragment underscore equals in, and what used to be there was an exclamation point and a pound sign, or reverse order, a pound sign and exclamation point. I can't remember which way. You'll see it here in a second in my transform. So I had to do a transform to say, hey, if you see this, replace it with what's supposed to be there on the URL, because you can't actually get to these. So let's just go ahead and highlight that, and we will go to that in a new window or a new tab, and notice it goes somewhere weird. But if I just go ahead and replace, you can't see what I'm doing because it's hidden right now, but if I just put an exclamation point or a hashtag and an exclamation point, it takes me to the actual application like it's supposed to. So here's how I fixed it. Back in my instance, I went to the transform map, which the transform map, which is right here, transform maps, and I have one for my sitemap. I have two sitemaps I look at. One is the doc site release note pages, and one is the ServiceNow store. And on the field for location, when you're looking at that in the sitemap crawler, it's this LOC in brackets there, or in the XML. LOC and /LOC is what I'm looking for. So if we go to that sitemap, I'm going to go to the source field. Right now it says script. Before it said LOC. And what I did is I checked this box to use source script. And it was really super easy. Again, it's my first time doing it. Basically, I set a new variable called location and set it to the source u_location, which is how that comes in. And then I said, hey, go ahead and replace that question mark underscore escaped underscore fragment underscore equals with this pound exclamation point, and then return that for the target. And that's what goes in the actual table. So that fixed my issue. I was able to run my import and transform and do the crawling, and everything worked great. But I finally got to use a transform script for the first time ever in all these years I've been using ServiceNow. And it's that simple. It didn't take less, this was less than probably 10 minutes of work to fix something that was completely broken. Basically, it reproduced every single app in my application listing because it had a new URL, and I use that for the unique ID. So anyways, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please like, please subscribe, or share it with somebody who you think might be interested in trying out their first transform script on a transform map. And until next time, don't forget to always be learning.